Hello everybody, and welcome back to Starmade. As you can see, I've gotten a majority of the hull in just to get into the actual detailing work. Well, sort of. At the moment we're about to do power, and did a little bit of a test to see which is the most amount of power based off of the use of space. I used a 7x7 square as the space. And now we're going to slowly fly through space here to the first ship here, test ship 1, or power test 1. And we're going to get in and take a look. For this one, as you can see, 7x7 solid square, we have a total power of 11,741 E a second. And that's a completely solid block. As you can see, after I rip a bit out, it is completely solid. Now, we'll get out of that one, and we'll fly over to the one that is the old style. More or less the L-ish kind of thing with a line up. Now, this one, as you can see, it's kind of like the L, or whatever, the line down. And then you can kind of fill the sides to add a little bit more power here and there, but it still only got up to about 16. Then, we go over to the next one, power test 3. As you can tell, there's gaps there, and here. Oh heck, let's just get inside. 23. And all it is 7 high individual columns. And it puts out way more than both of those. So, today we're going to install into our ship here that power supply. And then we can come up with like some lighting for the sides. Maybe ice, or who knows, maybe actual like lights. We'll see which one looks better. But first, we should get over there. There we go, that feels a little bit better. Now, time to start throwing some power into this bad boy. We'll start by making that post up to 7 high, or I guess we can go to 8 underneath the floor here. Perfect. Oh, we could have gone one higher. Damn. We're going to get a little bit more power to this than the cube, that's for sure. Maybe we will make this thing move. Awesome. Because I have already thrown in thrusters as well. That way, once we got the power supply in, our little bit of shields that we currently have will be active, and we can have some kind of a defense, just in case pirates do end up stopping by. So I anticipate they'll eventually do so, just off of previous more or less experiences. Now, as you can see with this style of building, it makes it fairly easy to do repetitive tasks while completing a fairly large project, which is one of the big draws to being able to build on this type of game. If I really put in the hours, I could have probably already got the ship completed all the way. As you can see, you can remove the full stack as well. It does take a little bit of time to get used to that, and if you do it wrong, you run the potential of ripping a giant chunk out of the ship. Kinda. Or at least as big as that pillar. Still fit a little bit more before that dip. Then once we get to the dip, We'll just have to drop down one more. There we go. And already we're up to 75,000 power, which I think is getting fairly decent. Oh, as you can see, we have almost 10,000 thrust as well. So if we can get the right amount of power into this thing, we should be able to move. Especially at the moment with the ship being mostly empty. Oh, we still got a ways to go here. Oh wow, we're going to have quite a bit of power in this thing. And with doing it this way... I'll just double that up. No? Okay. With doing it this way, we might actually be able to fit some shields in between these without taking away from the power or the actual visual look. Our visual look will be from the sides here. So I'm going to smooth out this hull a little bit, make it flat so that we can walk through. Maybe add some... Oh, damn. I knew eventually there'd be one. Are you? Why are you shooting at me? Damn you. I gotta try and get out and go and get the other ship. This is gonna suck. I don't remember if I set my spawn. Damn you! Oh, wait. Flight mode. Well, we were gonna do this a little bit later, but now we're gonna... Whoa, that does move pretty good. We're gonna get all nice and close to our main ship here. Alright. Oh, damn, that's the direction. No! Hide! He's floating around. Oh. No, I'm a sitting duck! Run! Okay, it's dead. Oh, it's on now. As you can tell, the gigantic tank is a little bit slow at moving, but whatever. After, I'm going to check and see how much thrust this ship has. Really wish I had, like, homing missiles and stuff, although I probably would have blown up that previous ship, which would not do. Damn it. Gun, aim. There. Damn it. Alright. Oh, that's that core. I don't want that core. I want to go back to my ship now. I knew there would be pirates one of these times. Damn it. Now I need the other ship to eventually get, like, even just half decent weapons. It's got enough movement. Just needs some kind of weapon. Yeah! We got a test in! Woohoo! Alright. Now we'll hit the brakes and hopefully this... Oh, this tank ain't gonna stop. Oh god. Stop! Awesome. Okay, we stopped. Whew. Alright. Huh. Problem averted. And back to work. Maybe we'll work on weapons very soon. Activate the damn Plex door. Stupid inset Plex door. So maybe I'll quickly finish the power supply since it's just repetitive stuff at the moment. And hopefully we won't have any more mishaps. And then we can start working on a little bit of firepower. Probably nothing major, but enough to potentially kill that damn ship if it comes back. So I'll see you in a few minutes with the power in, and we'll see what we get up to. Hello and welcome back. It's actually the next day at the moment, as after I got this in, it was a little bit too late to actually do any recording of it because we had a few things to do the next day. But we went from no power to 266,000 E a sec at the moment, with that much of the hull filled up with the power. As well, I went in between and added some additional power and some additional shielding, since eventually there will be a floor over top of this with a walkway down to be able to look at that. And I may even make it a little bit pushed back from there and just a little walkway, like too high or so. But we'll see about that once we get to having the floor in and trying to shape some of the hull down a little bit just to be able to fit things in. Now, we're going to go over weapon systems since we got attacked recently. Finally, as I knew it was eventually going to happen. Now, as you can see, we have multiple cannons here, even some on the front. Now, to select your weapons computer, you go over top of them and press C. You can have multiple different weapon systems, and if you press C on it, you'll notice these ones are all lit up and purple, while these ones are not. If we select this weapons computer, you'll see that these light up instead. Same with the ones on the front of the ship. Now, if we go into flight mode, we jump to the front to where we can see, and as you can see, we don't have any weapons at the moment on the bar, which is kind of a glitch that happens pretty much every time that you relog in. But try to have at least a weapon that's not missiles selected that you remember, and then you fire, and it'll bring up the weapons. The problem with missiles is if you have heat seeking and stuff like that, they'll automatically seek out the ships that are near you, and if you're in a friendly docking area, you'll blow up sections unless it's like a protected area. Now, as you can see here, there's only a few, but if we go over to Weapon System 2, we have a whole bunch, and you'll notice the different strengths. Now, as you can see here, all these are individual. If you hit C, in order to select your computer, you can hit V to remove or add different weapons from the computer. And in doing so, you'll get a different amount that fire. Now, we'll just remove this weapon computer because we do not need it anymore. Now, if we select this one, we can still actually remove those. You'll see that we have these bunches here that are 3x3x3 squares, and these all actually shoot out of a specific individual spot. This one's there, that one's there, because it's the first one that you place down. Now, after you place that one down, the more you add to it, in a straight line, in a big lump, as long as they are connected, they will add power to the system. And in doing so, you can have them offset at different angles, and actually have them all shoot at the same time. What I showed you with the other weapon system installed was the fact that you can have multiple different people actually go into your weapon systems on your ship and control different sections of lasers. So you can have left, right, separate weapon computer arrays, and then one for the front. And 3 of your friends can actually be shooting off, killing ships and stuff like that, and defending your main ship, while the main cockpit person, or the person in the core, is actually flying and trying to avoid damage for everybody else on board. Now, additionally, on top of adding more to the weapons, like adding like some more antimatter cannons, because as long as you have it selected, they will automatically get added to the computer. If you do not, and you have the computer not selected, like so, as you can see, they are not added to the computer when we reselect the computer. so therefore you'd have to manually add them. The problem with that is afterwards that you would have to actually cut them all back out in order to get the ones on the inside, or you're shooting at less than optimal power. Additionally, if you hit your menu button to get into here, I just hit N for navigation because it'll get me there, and you go to the weapons computer, here you can actually change which one by selecting the section here. You can select weapons, and then you can move them wherever the heck you want on your bar, so you can have specific ones at different locations, and it will actually tell you what position each of these weapons are actually located on the hull, if you can understand that. Now, they auto-distribute the amount of damage, 25 across the board. You can additionally remove damage and add to the distance they shoot. You can add to the reload speed so that they shoot a little bit faster without hesitation. Same with speed. For me, I just keep them basically all the same, which is good and bad, I guess, because I don't have a ton of distance, but I have average weapons. And that's majority of the weapon systems. You can do the same with missiles. The more missiles that you put together connected to a computer, the stronger the missile that is shot. And additionally, if you had multiple different missile computers, because missiles actually have a cooldown, whereas weapon like antimatter cannons, they do not. So if you had missiles, you could have an array, another array, and another array with 3 different computers, and in this screen be able to switch between them and shoot in between the cooldowns so that you're constantly shooting missiles and stuff like that without having to wait for a cooldown in the middle of a firefight and stuff like that. Now, additionally, on top of all this, because I was waiting a little bit for the chance to be able to record this while I was watching the Minecraft charity stream, but anyhow, I've been building this up here, which is going to be a much larger scale ship. It's probably going to have its own issues because it's going to be a fairly big ship, whereas this one you could actually explore space fairly quick, and this one's going to be kind of slow. But I want to try and, at the moment, make a ship that's big enough in order to actually dock to. Not specifically with this ship, but a couple of other littler ships. That way I can explore planets and stuff like that, maybe a little bit later when we start our adventure out into space. So, just so you know, I am currently working on that as well. And I may end up doing some random games in between here and there when I'm a little bit shy on inspiration for the next stage, while I'm kind of mulling over if I want to put like a shield over top of part of it and stuff like that, and what all I want inside. But yeah, just so you know what all's happening at the moment, and that this ship is partially completed now. We just have to finish adding some more cannons in, maybe some missiles, just so that we can actually defend ourselves against the pirates. And then, on top of that, try and make it nice. Yeah, I want to try and make this look presentable on the inside, basically. And actually throw some color and shape to the outside here other than what we currently have. One problem is my video card hates moving really fast with a huge ship just above, but I'll chance it and we'll shoot up there quick, and we'll see how it looks on the inside if I can get up high enough. Currently I have the blue ice on the inside, as you can see, and I'm just starting to work on some of the platform for the middle, and I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with this ship already, much like this one and my Minecraft things and stuff like that. So you get an idea in your head and then you just kind of roll with it, or at least I do. So I guess till next time, have a good one, and we'll continue this ship, trying to get the floor and some decoration in. I'll see if there's some stuff over there for decoration, and if not, might have to go and ravage a planet or two and see if there's been any changes to planets, or if there's some stuff inside the shop, because sometimes they actually have stuff inside as well. So, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.